Hello, my travelers. It's George here in Santa Monica, California. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, the sunshine and beautiful homes. Have you ever had your husband or wife say, hey, honey, I got a great idea. Let's put some tile down in the front.
How about a bazillion pieces of it? What's with that house? When Louise and Aziz moved from Iran to Santa Monica after the Iranian Revolution in 1979, this was a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,500 square foot house, just like all the others. But, well, they took care of that.
Who likes the tile? Whose idea was this?
She.
I started with the tile 5 years ago when I was working at school with one of my kids. I learned the basic things that how to do it.
My mom went in as a room mom into the classroom, and that day, the art project for the day was a mosaic piece. Next thing you know, she comes home and she just starts playing with some plates and tiles, and my dad calls her crazy, like, what are you doing? A couple months later, he became worse than her and started doing this stuff all over the place. Us kids running around and going, you're both crazy.
At least it's a beautiful kind of crazy. Louise and Aziz have covered their home with mosaics of everything, from landscapes to seascapes. And they've even paid tribute to a beloved family member.
Her name's Princess. She's a green-winged macaw. These guys live to about 100 years old if you take good care of them, so she might even outlive me.
Okay, so you did this front, and everybody said, it's beautiful. Your neighbors, did they like it?
They love it.
I think it's probably the most colorful thing in the neighborhood. It's a great conversation. I'll be out here doing the lawn. People will stop, we'll talk, look at the whole thing. It's just great.
Louise and Aziz use just about everything for their massive mosaic. Floor tiles, wall tiles, even ceramic plates. I wonder how many pieces there are in all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, forget it. Let's just ask Aziz.
So you use some math?
Yeah.
So how many square feet of tile?
Yeah.
And the average size?
Average size?
Is how many pieces?
15 million pieces.
15 million
Pieces.
That's a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Let's go up close and you can point out some things, okay?
Okay.
I'll follow you.
And there's certainly plenty to point out. So let's begin where they began.
The apple tree was the first one.
And who made the apple tree?
Together.
You made it together?
Yeah.
Why did you decide to make an apple tree?
I love make a tree.
What kind of tree is this?
Grapes.
Great.
Oh, it's grapes.
Aziz likes to say the mosaic features all of nature. Rivers, mountains, the sky, the birds, and of course, the trees. 'Cause Louise loves trees.
It used to be a big tree here that we have to cut it down. It was a very big, like 100 years old, the trees.
And you put a tree on the wall, and you don't have to water it.
Exactly.
The front yard's filled with everything from fish to fountains, and even the ground's covered with tiles and mosaics. It didn't stop at the front of the house either. This small retaining wall runs around the property to the back, where even the garage is covered in tile, including this monument in mosaic to good old Hollywood.
I would love to see what you've done on the inside.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come.
When we come back, there's more tile inside, but it's a little more tame. Whoa! I take that back. To get to the front door, you pass through an entryway with, yep, more mosaics. This one depicts the story of Moses. But don't fill up on tile out here. The living room's got all the tile you can grout.
Wow. And you made each one of these.
Yeah.
And how long does it take you? Like this table is so amazing.
This one took about 6 months.
And it's not like this table is the only one in here. There are coffee tables, end tables, and whatever kind of table this is. Aziz and Louise hand-cut and hand-laid every piece of tile on all of them, as well as all the vases, lamps, and decorative items in the room, including this mosaic menorah and somehow managed to raise 6 kids and run a successful import-export business while they were at it. But the biggest piece of mosaic work in the room is what really lights my fire.
On What's With That House, we've seen a lot of fireplaces.
Never like that.
This is a fireplace, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. And how long did this take you?
1 month.
This is just 1 month? How many hours a day?
Around 8 hours.
You know, there's something about this thing that reminds me of the old days when I was king of the dance floor. On second thought, let's forget about those old days.
Are you going to do any more inside the house?
No,
or?
I don't like it inside the house. I like it just the pieces. On the walls, no, I don't like it. This makes me so crazy.
Yeah, you want something very subtle.
Exactly.
Something very,
Right.
that you barely even notice is there. Will you show me the back?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
Compared to the front of the house, the patio's kinda mellow. There are tiled tables and a fountain, but mostly the patio is for the birds.
What kind of birds are these?
This is the African gray
I'm a George Gray.
parrot.
Nice. Every single piece is tiled out here.
Yeah,
Everything's tiled. So you never have to paint your house.
exactly.
Are you finished now? I mean, no more tiling?
No.
No,
That's it?
that's all.
Ah, don't be chicken. We like it.
Thank you very much, Aziz,
Yeah,
Louise.
Thank you so
And you know what? In all the What's With That houses, the best dressed couple ever.
Thank you.
Best dressed. Best, and I could say out of all the places we've seen, the most tile.